From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is a severe weather alert.
All right, it is 9:58 on this Tuesday morning. I'm Kelly Rawson alongside Ben Luna. Here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, we have a brand new tornado watch that has just been issued, and it is in effect until 3 p.m. for all of our southern Tennessee counties that we cover here at the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. So that does include Giles County, it includes Marshall County, Murray County, Lawrence County, Tennessee, Lewis County, Wayne County, as well as Hardin County, Tennessee. Again, this is until 3 p.m. and we are probably expecting another tornado watch issue to our more southern counties into Alabama as well as Mississippi. But right now, the tornado watch, the official watch, is in effect until 3 p.m. for our southern Tennessee counties. And this comes as no surprise. We are expecting and have been telling you guys about a tornado threat over the last several days for this afternoon for the line of storms that we are expecting. In fact, we are in a level 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather throughout the entire viewing area. That is, again, for the line of storms that we are expecting this afternoon. In fact, some of those storms have gotten an early start and have prompted some warnings to our west and for portions of Hardin County, Tennessee. But we will continue to see those storms develop, move a little bit out of here, and then head over. And then we will see redevelopment off to our west, and those storms will continue to move through our area this afternoon and this evening. I am going to, and then we've got our severe storm threats for this afternoon. Again, the tornado threat is certainly there. We have the brand new tornado watch, and we are looking for potential rotation within that line of storms, and we are also going to be keeping a very close eye on any storms individual cells that may become supercells. Those are going to be the ones to watch to misbehave as well this afternoon. Damaging winds of 50 to 70 miles an hour certainly possible, especially with a linear type of storm, as well as some hail a little bit elevated compared to what we're used to here. Quarter to ping pong size ball hail is certainly possible with these storms this afternoon, and these storms should be fairly quick moving, but can't completely rule out a flooding or flash flooding threat, just not our main concern for this afternoon. So overall, heading into, or I should say, we are going to go ahead and toss it over to Ben, who has a current look at things. We do have an active severe thunderstorm warning for part of Hardin County.
We are juggling making all this work just between the two of us at the moment. So what you're looking at right now, the live NextRad view out of Memphis. The National Weather Service in Memphis has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for extreme northern Hardin County in our viewing area up until 10:15 this morning. So another 15 minutes on this. This warning barely clips. In fact, the threat for Hardin is pretty much over. It really just encompasses the better part of Henderson County, Tennessee, and Decatur County as this line of storms rolls, or this cluster of storms moves in close to the Tennessee River there. Now, elsewhere across the area, I'm going to switch over to the radar network and just give you an idea of how expansive the weather is currently across the area. Not a lot going on outside of this morning cluster. We are watching that development back into northern Mississippi, north central Mississippi at this point. And then, of course, you've got the greater area of concern across the nation in northeastern Kentucky. That extends up into West Virginia and Ohio today. That's kind of ground zero. We are on the southern end of this whole mess of severe weather today. But nevertheless, even though we are on the southern end of it, doesn't mean that we aren't likely to actually see some rocky storms before it's all said and done with. But that's what's going on right now. Now, Kelly Rawson is going to hop back over on the weather wall, and we will go into our future cast, and we'll talk about what's happening with what you can expect as we go through the next little bit. So take it away, Kelly.
So this model is picking up on the storms that are rolling through. You can see at about 11 o'clock they will still be to our north. However, I think the displacement is just a little bit west because it is starting to clip our area. But nonetheless, we will continue to see those move off and then make room for the main show that we are expecting this afternoon. You can see about 12, 1, 2 o'clock. That's when we start to see this line of storms develop out for our west, and then we'll continue to move eastward throughout our area. So this is about 2 o'clock. We see those storms just knocking on the doorstep of our coverage area, portions of Hardin County as well as Tishomingo County in Mississippi. Temperatures should get up into the mid 70s. It will be a little bit breezy before these storms arrive as well. And we're going to have to watch because, as you see, it is a linear line of storms, but these individual cells are what we're going to have to keep a very close eye on for any tornadic activity later on this afternoon. About 4 o'clock, we still see this line going strong, still continuing to move through our area, then pushing through along near Interstate 65 around 5, 6 o'clock. Continuing to clear at this point. Our friends in our western and northwestern counties should be in the clear by about 5 or 6 o'clock, but this line still pushing through our southeastern counties into parts of North Alabama. By about 8 or 9 o'clock, we should be all done with the severe weather threat. We may still have some thunder, lightning in the area. We may still have some rainfall in the area, but the severe threat should be over by around 8 or 9 p.m. And then we are going to start to clear things out overnight, but we can't completely rule out just a few sprinkles. But overall, again, severe weather threat will be over about 8 or 9 o'clock tonight, but it is starting now with the issuance of that tornado watch here in the region. Overall, as we go to our next graphic, and there we go. Sorry, you guys, it's kind of being a little laggy this morning, but just bear with us. Overall, make sure you have a plan to be prepared so that if you do have to take action, you can act calm, cool, and collected. Overall, a reliable warning method will certainly save your life. A NOAA weather radio, preferably a battery-powered one, via alerts, as well as our free app available in all app stores, free of charge to download. Know your safe place and know where to take shelter if a tornado warning is issued this afternoon. Helmets will save your life. A bike helmet is preferable, but a pot and pan will certainly protect your head as well. And if you can, have a plan to leave a mobile home to seek shelter in a more sturdy structure this afternoon as these storms roll through with the tornado threat that we are seeing. Overall, in terms of a good shelter versus a bad shelter, again, mobile homes, you're going to want to get out of those as well as your vehicles, and do not seek shelter under a bridge or overpass. Those act as wind enhancing tunnels pretty much. Another not so great is you want to avoid large rooms or manufactured housing. Getting a little bit on the better scale, a basement or a small interior room on the lowest level of your home in a well-built structure. You don't need to be in a basement to survive a tornado, but it will certainly help and maybe even relieve some stress. And the best place to seek shelter when a tornado warning is issued is a tornado shelter or a certified safe room. So I know a lot of communities have churches that do open up as a tornado shelter, so be sure to check with your community to see where any shelters may be available if you live somewhere like a mobile home. And you can stay informed with our completely free of charge Tennessee Valley Weather app, brought to you by your neighborhood Quick Mart. And you can track these storms on our Viper interactive radar. You can get all video updates and all weather information, including our live stream of severe weather coverage. You just scan this QR code to download. Again, it is completely free of charge, and we are streaming on several platforms, including YouTube, Apple TV, Roku, and Amazon Fire. All you have to do is search for Tennessee Valley Weather. We will pop up, and there you can get your live coverage. And if you take your smartphone into your shelter, you have your weather coverage with you. So again, we do have a tornado watch that has just been issued for all of our southern middle Tennessee counties. I'll go ahead and name off those counties one more time. We've got Giles County, Marshall County, Murray County, Lawrence County, Lewis County, Wayne County, as well as Hardin County. Those are our southern middle Tennessee counties that we cover, and we will continue to provide live coverage on later on this afternoon as these storms continue to move through. Again, this tornado watch is in effect until 3 p.m. this afternoon, and we do expect some sort of watch for our North Alabama as well as our Northeast Mississippi counties as well. So we will continue to wait on that and bring you all of the latest weather information. Overall, again, the tornado watch in effect until 3 p.m. We are expecting those storms to continue to move into our area this afternoon and early this evening. We will go ahead and toss it back to our regular programming. So I'm Kelly Rawson, and for Ben Luna, you're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. Stay with us, and we will keep you advised.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.
Takes a little while to work its way through the area. Our local time frame for this event is probably going to be a few hours before this is all said and done with. That has prompted several school systems across the area to plan for an early dismissal today. Here's the overall timeline as of this morning: 1 to 6 p.m. on the west side of our viewing area, around 2 to 8 for folks in the central portion of our viewing area. We'll call that the Highway 43 corridor, and then working over to the eastern edge of our viewing area along I-65 in Points East around 4 to 9 p.m.